In this session, I will show you how to change the Bookshop app from being fully client rendered to universal, or isomorphic as some like to call it. A universal app delivers to the user the initial HTML and data with the first server response, and for this reason, the user will have the perception that the app is loading much faster than a fully client one. And also, since the HTML and data is rendered by the server, the app can be indexed by search engines without problems, and so to be SEO compliant. To better understand the differences between client rendered and universal app, let's look at this diagram. In a fully client rendered app, the browser requests a URL. The server responds returning the HTML. Then the browser will request the bundle.js. The server will return it to the browser, and at this point, the browser will request the initial data required by the app component, and finally, the server will respond providing the data from the API, and the page is rendered to the user. As you can see, we have a lot of request and response iterations between the browser and the server in order to load the initial contents of the website. A universal app reduces significantly such waste of time and requests. The browser will request the URL, but at this point, the server will quickly stringify the HTML and initial data and return everything in one shot to the browser. So the user perceives that the rendering is happening almost instantaneously, which is also partially true. For instance, images will be loaded after, but even the bundle.js with the rest of the pages and the components will be loaded after. But it won't really matter, because by the time the user starts seriously interacting with the website, the bundle will be already available. I've read some people on internet saying that the universal approach increases significantly the complexity and maintenance of the app. Personally, I strongly disagree with this view. I think that due to the different patterns you can use to make an app universal, many people get confused on how to approach it and just give it up. I will show you one of the possible patterns on how to transform your app to universal. It will look complicated the first time, but you will probably realize that once you understand what you need to do to make your app universal, you can actually implement it in 15 minutes.